When I first found out my fiancée had a mental health problem...
My daughter?
My son had a mental health problem.
I really didn't know what to say.
But you don't have to be an expert
to talk about mental health.
Just having a conversation can really help.
Hear our stories online.
And start your conversation today.
It's time to talk. It's time to change.
My mum has bipolar. She'll be a really bubbly person one day and, you know, with her mates and laughing, and then she'll be in bed for a week straight. You do your best. It doesn't take a lot of effort just to be there for someone. Bring her tea in the morning, breakfast in bed, you know. Just listening to someone, you know what I mean? It's just a shoulder to cry on. It's not that bad. Things could be worse, Mum. We'll get through it together. People need to talk about it. You need to let all of those feelings loose, and it takes a lot of courage to be able to tell someone about what you're going through.
You can't go through it on your own. Any mental distress, you've got to share it with somebody, because when you're in your darkest days and there's somebody there that loves you, then you can get through, you can. Talking's the way forward, yeah.
And then it dawned on me that you don't need to do anything. Just be normal. If you make it an issue, it will be an issue. If you take it as being just part of that individual, then it shouldn't be an issue. It's part of Paul, it's part of who he is. To be completely honest, if Paul didn't have bipolar, he'd be really boring.
Rob's a great learner, I'm a great educator, but because I talk to people, there's nothing wrong with talking, it doesn't cost anything.
Talk to friends, talk to family.
Talk to anybody that you feel comfortable talking to. Just come and talk to me. It's time to talk.
It's time to change.
I feel passionately that we need to raise awareness for mental health problems, that I've suffered cancer and I've suffered reactive depression, and cancer was by far the easiest to deal with. I wanted to change people's perception of how they deal with people with these sort of problems, and if they just reach out to one person, they would make that person's life so much better just by being there for them.
Oh look, Dave from accounts is back at work. He's been off for ages with some kind of mental illness. That's an awkward one. Should I say anything? I don't know how I react.
All right, Dave. Good to see you back, mate. How you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Hang on, I've just got to take this call.
Hi, yeah! Got some idiot here who's just asked me how I'm feeling! Yeah, I know! Everyone's ignored me, everyone's ignoring me now. Yeah, even Janine's ignoring me. Thanks, Janine! What?
How am I feeling? How am I feeling?
Sorry, I'm just off home, because I'm a bit late for dinner.
Okay. All right. See you later. How am I feeling? Well, this song goes out to the guy standing in front of me holding the green folder who just asked me how I was feeling, thereby highlighting the fact that I've been off for a bit with mental health problems.
Thanks a lot. Sweet you.
How am I feeling?
Oh, treats.
I'll start with a cinema. How am I feeling? Pretty good, thanks. Yeah. Good days and bad days, but yeah, I'm glad to be back at work. Cheers for asking.
No worries.
How are things with you?
Yeah, great, can't complain.
Yeah.
Mental illness is something that often features in the news and on our television screens. But what lies behind those headlines? And why should we care about getting it right?
I think the portrayal of mental health issues is very, very important. People need to understand.
Just generally in television drama, it's a subject matter that isn't tackled.
When they work, you get an amazing amount of response.
Here in the UK, 1 in 4 of us will experience a mental health problem in any given year. But the way that mental health is dealt with by the media can often cause misconceptions about what we know are actually very common problems.
Are you going through a difficult time? Feel like you're out of fuel? Red light ahead? Do you recognise some of these things in yourself or in a friend? Lacking energy, not wanting to talk to friends, eating, drinking or sleeping habits changing, finding it hard to cope with everyday things, not taking care of yourself. If some of the things listed describe you or a friend, then now is the time to get some help and support. Don't know which way to turn. Different people find different things can help, but most find it helps to talk to someone. Could you tell someone how you feel? Do you know what's making you feel like this? What help would you like? Try and find someone in your own workplace, school, university or community that you can talk to. Whoever it is, make sure you both have time, somewhere you feel you can talk. This could be somewhere private, or somewhere really busy where you won't be overheard. It might help to text or email ahead so they know you want to talk. If you're worried you won't know what to say, perhaps write it down beforehand. Where else can I get help? If you can't talk to anyone you know, there's loads of information on the web about services in your local area. Samaritans is available 24/7. Talking to someone you don't know can help you make sense of your thoughts and feelings. It can also help you find solutions you hadn't recognised before. 08457 90 90 90 1850 60 90 90. joe@samaritans.org. www.samaritans.org